What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back. So last you might know about my truck was I just got it done and blew a turbo. I've been really slacking on my social media posting update on it, but here it is. I have the bed pulled off and I am entering race truck more. I'm gonna put fuel cells in the bed, radiators, battery. I'm moving more weight to the bed, but I'm cutting all this out, and I'm cutting this out too. There was already a piece here that this was sitting on, but I already moved it, so I'm already losing some weight, and I've already took off some more stuff, so you know, cut off some weight back here. So I'm gonna clean all this, but the first thing I'm gonna do is cut this out because I don't need to grind this, and I don't need it. It's my spare tire carrier. Let's get onto that. I'm gonna try to move these wires just a little. There's the ground right there. This is a little heavier than I thought. So that's probably 10 pounds I just lost, which I had this, which is probably 5, so 10, 15. I had that spare in the hitch. I took off the hitch, the spare, that, so all that's probably 200 pounds. If not, that's probably more than 200, honestly. And I took out a little bit more weight, so hopefully I'm in that $5,000 mark. End goal is 4,000. I'm fine with 4,300, but that's the goal. Full weight interior though, and AC. So, but we'll see. Now I'm gonna clean this frame, and that's kind of gonna suck. But let's get to that. Okay, we just got that bracket cut out, and it kind of sucked at the angle it was at, so I kind of had to cut it in a V, but it's still cut, so still good. I'll have floppy disk run underneath it, but let's see if I can. You can kind of see it. Come on, can focus? You ain't gonna focus, are you? Yeah, it's not gonna. But it's right there. So I'll grind that one, and then I'll cut to that one. So let me get to that. Alright, so it is now day 2 working on my race truck. and now I gotta pull the fuel pump to resend that back because I ordered a fuel pump low side and tuner said it's bad, so hopefully send out the pump, get it fixed. If it's not, I'm honest, I'm already gonna put a fuel cell in here, but I just want a fuel sender because I want my gauge to work. But if this pump don't work, I'm just gonna give up completely with the pump and just do two external gravity fed line pumps, because the end pump is just gonna suck, and I can just do it how that one is already done. So I'm just gonna do it like that on this. But let's get to taking that pump out now. For a special bonus, the final piece of my Starlight came in. So with this, my adhesive and Starlight, I'll work on this after I pull that pump out. So let's get back to that. So luckily, I've already had this pump out, so should just wanna come back out. Or maybe not. Maybe it might wanna fight me. No, it's not. Maybe. Nope. It's going fairly easy. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm already almost done. That's nice. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Let me get my tools, and I'll get that pump out. This one. That's already another line, and we're now down to one last line. So if you don't have one of these fuel line disconnects, I don't know how you're gonna get it off. I have never tried to get it off without one of these, so I would not know. But I do know how to get it off with these. Too big. Oh, I forgot that was a fuel line. So fuel is disconnected now. Now everything is out for this pump. I'm gonna blow it off with my leaf blower, get all the dirt around it. And I'm literally just gonna pull that pump out. Let's get to that. Pump out. After you do this a couple times, you all the fluid drain. Okay, and that's how you pull out your pump. It's all filled with fluid. I've got covered in fluid right now. I'm gonna take this bracket off, and that's how you pull the fuel pump out. I've done both ways. Drop the tank, pull the bed off. If you're in a rust belt, pull the bed off. If you're not, you know what? If you're in a rust belt, it's gonna be hard either way. And I live in northern Michigan, so a rust belt, and it's just hard. So take with that what you will, and yeah. But once you get it out, it's fairly easy. Okay, once you're done with that, you're gonna be like, oh, what do you do with this hole? I want to cover it. What I'm going to do is, honestly, you probably should siphon the tank out, would be my best bet. But I'm going to cover this in duct tape and try to seal it like that. I'm fine if a little dirt gets in there, because I probably will just do a fuel cell, so I probably won't even use this for right now. But until I fully 100% know if that pump works or not, I'm just going to cover it like this. So I'll wrap this and then I'll show you guys that. To end it so abruptly like this and not actually show you what I've all done, but this is a long process. I'm going to be doing it in series, parts, whatever you want to call it. But I did cut that cross beam right here because I needed to, because it was rusted out. So when I'm going to put the fuel cell. But make sure you like, subscribe, you know, interact with the video, you know. It does better for me. I'll do it more. But hopefully I record more, because that's just my issue. I don't record enough. But this is a send-off. This is going to be the end of the video. I just chopped this frame. So yeah, peace.